Welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm Crystal with the Forever in Motion team, and we have a class today that should be about 45 minutes long, and the theme name I'm not entirely sure of. So stay with me, participate in the class, and then let me know in the comments at the end what you think the best name is. The goal of the class is to lift our legs, to step it up. Specifically, I'm thinking about fall prevention stuff. So that's where we're going today. You will need a band. We won't use it a lot, but a little bit of arm strengthening is important. A chair, we will use that for balance, and a water bottle, and some good running shoes. So if you have those things, I think we are set and ready to go. The most important thing of this entire class is to work at your own pace. So please make sure to feel welcome to go a little faster or a little slower, whatever your body needs. We'll begin with 6 cardio moves and we'll repeat them. So if you're not getting it on the first try, don't worry, we'll come back to it. All right, I don't know if I have any viewers yet, but that's okay. Maybe people will join as we get rolling. So, running shoes are on, band and chair nearby. Let's begin. So we'll start with a basic march. We'll draw in some nice deep breaths and begin with shoulder rolls. Both shoulders, we're just rolling back today with the goal of opening up the chest. Then taking it to single shoulder. And maybe exaggerating a little bit, really bringing those shoulders back. Begin to invite the arms into slightly bigger circles until you are full arm circle, whatever range works for you. Reaching back, slow and controlled, marching all the while, picking up our feet. And we start to decrease the range of motion with those circles. Until we arrive back at simple shoulder rolls, one shoulder at a time. Welcome, Susan. Thank you for joining. Moving into a step touch next, so that's side to side. Warming up different muscles, getting a different range of motion, different plane of motion. Once your body is warmed up to this idea, once it's found this rhythm, add some arms. So we'll put arms opposite from the legs. Finding your own pace and finding tall posture. Can you bring your belly button into your spine a little bit? Bring shoulders back a wee bit. Nice deep breaths. Think tall. Maybe as you've warmed up a bit, you can challenge that step, take it a little bit wider. Switching it up to hamstring curls next. So with a hamstring curl, we want to feel the muscles on the back of our legs, feel our glutes as well. Doesn't matter how high you're lifting your leg, that depends on your knee ability and your hip flexor length. So whatever your body has, but you want to feel those muscles on the back of the thigh activate. Let's add a low row. I'm not sure when you're watching this video, but We are coming off of a long weekend when I'm recording this, and I did see a very cute meme this morning. It said, someone asked me if I had a good weekend, a good long weekend. And I narrowed my eyes and I said, why? What have you heard? So I didn't hear about any of your weekends. Mine was fun. We went camping, came home and did some garden stuff. And I hope you had a good long weekend too. So we're using those muscles, as I mentioned, on the back of the leg. When we're working out, we want to find balance within those muscles. So next, we're going to use the muscles on the front of the body, high knees. As you settle into this, make sure you find core muscles engaged. Find a pace that's comfortable but challenging for you. And when you're ready, add opposite hand to opposite knee. Don't lean into it. Keep your back tall. Beautiful posture. We'll go for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Great. Step touch back. This is for our glutes. We want to keep with nice tall posture. I don't know, do I have it? That's not too bad, hey? Now this is great for fall prevention because it can be uncomfortable to step our feet back where we don't see them. There's a little bit of trust that has to go on with our bodies, right? Keeping the torso tall, let's add some arms. I like this one. It's very complicated for me. Draw a diamond with your hands while you step back. So, balance exercise, also a brain exercise. There's a lot going on with our vestibular system and our concentration right now. Three, 2, 1. Beautiful. This is already our 6th and final warm-up exercise. Endurance exercise, heel digs. I'm tapping my heel up front and pulling up my toes. The muscle on the front of your lower leg is called tibialis anterior. He is small but super important. He helps prevent things like foot drop. So if you are prone to tripping over mats, working old tibialis anterior is probably a very good idea. Let's do some finger exercises. Thumb to pointer finger, thumb to middle finger, thumb to ring finger, thumb to pinky finger. You've got the sequence. Roll through that at your own pace. Tapping with the heel down, pulling toes up towards your nose, and keeping those fingers moving so that our brains is focused on all kinds of good things. Beautiful. Okay, are we ready for round 2? This time, we'll take things up a notch. Maybe during the march, we can march those knees a little bit higher. Maybe we can pick up the pace. You choose. What is your goal here today? Do you want to work on those high knees? Do you want to work on stepping a little faster? Make this class your own. I'm the idea girl. You take it to whatever you need. Shoulder rolls, double at first. Some nice deep breaths. Single shoulder rolls next. Widen the range of motion. Full arm circles. Watch your kitchen chandelier. I moved my table differently, so hopefully you can see my feet today throughout the whole video. Smaller with those circles now. Until we reach simple shoulder roll. 3 nice deep breaths as we wrap this one up. And we change a side to side motion. Step, touch, tap, tap. How you doing? You got that? So on round 1, we added pendulum arms. If you would like to take it up to level 2 this time, you could do a bow and arrow arm. And this keeps our shoulders pretty active. So if you have any shoulder concerns, maybe take it down to pendulum. That might be a little more comfortable. If you'd like to work your shoulders a little bit more, have them at bow and arrow. Great. Hamstring curls are next. In 3, 2, 1. Lifting, heel towards bum. Finding a pace that's right for you. And you know your chair is beside you. If you're tired on round 2, be sure to have that chair, fingertips on the chair perhaps even. Stage curtain is letting a bit of sunlight in, which I love, but I don't think you could see me if I left my patio curtains open. Add the row and add level 2 row. Again, keeping those shoulders active by elevating the elbows. So this is more advanced. Listen to your body. Honor your past. If there's injuries, things that have happened to those shoulders, maybe a low row is right for you. No competition here. Just trying to feel our best. 3, 2. Do you feel those hamstrings? Great job. High knees, opposite motion. Hand taps opposite knee. When we cross over midline, that can be a bit of a discomfort for our brain as well. Sometimes we like to keep in the same plane, and so this is great to just challenge ourselves. Our normal movement patterns become such habit over time. How's your posture? Standing tall? Right on, you guys. Thanks for staying with me. I think I've got a few more viewers. What is the name of this class? Is it stand tall, lift your legs, step it up? Let me know in the comments. You name it. 3, 2. Last one. Step, touch back. Really important to keep our posture tall. It's just a gentle tap back. We don't need to arch the back. I tend to do that, don't I? So glute muscles are working. Core is keeping us beautiful and tall. When you feel ready, if you feel ready, let's draw a diamond in the sky. Is it better on round 2? Can you go faster? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great Great job. We've got one more and then we are done with our cardio endurance component. So heel digs. This is our final one. Our muscle focus right now is on tibialis anterior. That's this guy here. He pulls the toes up, awful important to prevent trips. Little hand exercises if you wish. Our level 2 hand exercise would be go thumb and pointer, thumb and pinky, and do an opposite on each side. I like this because I kind of got it down now. It took me a while, but I know in those early stages it's rather frustrating. Did you know it's National Asparagus Day? Yes. Yes, it came up on my computer this morning. Beautiful. 3, 2, 1. Good warm up along with random bits of information for you. Have a drink of water, you guys. It's also National Brothers Day, so you're supposed to call your brother today. I'm sure if I called mine and told him I loved him, he would tell me that I'm weird. That's what brothers do, but I might call him anyways. Our next component is standing tall and step it up exercises, and as well we'll incorporate some balance here. So, using a bit of imagination, somebody has placed a fence right beside you. People are so weird, right? So the fence is about mid-calf height. We are going to step over that fence about 10 times. Now make sure you don't catch your feet on that little fence. It's probably barbed wire. Now, while you take this opportunity to practice high stepping, think about your posture. Check in and feel the muscles that are engaging as you do this. Bring awareness to all the systems that are taking place as we step over this fence 10 times. I'm thinking we got 3, 2, 1. Now you wouldn't believe it, but they put the fence right in front of us now. Oh my gosh. Are you comfortable with your balance? If you're not, turn that chair and have it very close by, because that fence, we step over it. Pretty easy, but now you know what? We've got to step back. 10 of these. Chair is there to support you. Step high. Now take note, after we've done about 5 of these, do you have a lead leg? Is one going over the fence first all the time? Pause and step with the other leg. I find that very interesting, how we can go on autopilot and not even realize one leg is the leader over the other. Posture's tall. Smile is on, because we are not going to get caught in this fence. No way. Step tall, friends. Last 2. Last one. Great. Having that chair handy, light touch, no touch, whatever works for you, we're going to lift one hip, knee, 90 degrees, posture tall, point and flex the toes. So we're working on balance, but we're also engaging calf muscle and tibialis anterior, those super important ankle muscles. That's a lot of work to hold that leg, isn't it? Oh, shake it out. Good job. About 8. Let's do the same on the other side. Lifting that leg, hip and knee 90 degrees, point and flex the toes. What's your upper body doing? Think about tall posture. Think about your standing leg. Is the knee soft? Do you feel comfortable enough to raise your hand up off the chair? Beautiful. Couple more. Great job. We'll come back to ankle exercises near the end of this component. Next, we're going to move into a braid. Braiding is stepping sideways, but we're intentionally mixing up our feet to keep our balance. So we'll step over with one leg, with the outside leg, and then step back. Step out, step over, step out, step back. Step over, step out, step back, step out. Whatever sequence, I'm probably not helping you by using my own words, but think about one foot goes forward, step out, then the foot goes back. Now, initially, if you're not used to braiding, you might want to watch your feet a little bit, but the goal, of course, when we're walking, when we're moving, is to look up, keeping our shoulders back. Now, how's your braiding going? Are you navigating this without tripping over your feet? Would you like to pick up the pace a little bit? Feel welcome. As always, Forever in Motion is all about keeping it inclusive. Make sure that you're working at your own pace. We're alternating. Foot in front, foot behind. Last one. It's the most perfect posture of all. This is the grand finale. Great. Okay, legs have worked hard, and now we throw in balance stuff. What a crazy time to do balance exercises, right? We're gonna stand facing our chairs, placing weight on one leg. Keep that standing knee soft and put the other leg back in a bit of a kickstand motion. So just find yourself comfortable here. Once you have some comfort, take note, which leg is back? Raise the opposite hand forward. Can you take your hand off the chair? Can you lift your toes slightly? Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh, I count so slow, don't I? 3, 2, 1. Hand back, foot down. There we go. Same thing on the other side. Ooh. All right, team. Kickstand, one leg back. Beautiful. Lifting opposite hand up. And maybe this is the right place for you. Maybe you just want to hang on here for 10 seconds. Or maybe you can lift your back leg a little bit. Maybe you can take your hand off the chair. Challenge yourself for 10, 9, 8, 7. Again, it seems so slow when you count, right? 3, 2, 1. Lovely. So that was going front and back. We'll repeat that exercise going side to side. So, chair is handy. Kickstand, one leg up to the side. Keep your knee soft, ankle engaged on that standing leg. And then lift opposite hand up. Can you lift the toes up off the ground a little bit? Can you lift your hand up off the chair a little bit? What do you feel? What do you feel in your body right now? Are you breathing? Is your ankle wobbling? Stretch, reach, feel the balance within the body. 3, 2, 1. Nice. One more. Just want to check in. Hi, welcome, Scarlett, Carol. Okay, here we are. Opposite leg. Kickstand the toes. Feel some core engagement. knee and ankle are engaged on that standing leg. And then lift one hand, the opposite hand, up. Invite the toes to lift if that's comfortable for you. Maybe you're hanging on to your chair still. Probably you should have moved your chair. Probably I should have mentioned that. 3, 2, I feel a lot of wobble going on in my ankle. 1, great job, good. We'll continue with a little bit of ankle mobility. Heel and toe raises. Okay, feel yourself lining up like mountain pose in yoga. Your feet are under your hips. Core muscles engaged. Think about bringing, as though you had a golf ball. I like this analogy. The golf ball right in your core, and you're squeezing that golf ball from the sides, from the front and the back, and from top to bottom. Can you get that feeling of all those muscles being engaged? Shoulders down and back. Ears over shoulders, chin tucked in. Beautiful. We are ready. With light touch, maybe no touch, rock up on your toes, and then rock back on your heels, lifting toes up. 10 of these, if you're able. And the key is slow and controlled. Keep gazing back at you, but we know where we should be looking is in front of us. Use your gaze to anchor you when you're doing balance exercises. 3, 2, lift those toes up, friends. 1. Great, good work. Okay, oh my goodness, time's flying. I think we better move into a little bit of strength. Placing the chair at a spot where you can still see me. Oh, you should have a drink of water too. You can do these in standing as well. If you're not ready to sit down, that's totally fine. So we're going to put the band underneath the feet to begin with a back row. My feet are up slightly, and my knees are bent softly. Now find tall posture. Find that golf ball within. Squeeze that golf ball. A couple nice deep breaths, and then we begin. So row by pulling elbows towards the back of the body. Exhale on the exertion. Inhale as you release. 4. I'm going to go for 10, but there is no problem if you want to end early or do a couple extra. Listening to your body, feeling the muscles of upper back working in this moment. 8. 9. 10. Great. So we'll move into chest exercises next. I'm going to place the band around my back. I'm going to hang on to the band with, I don't know, I think my palms up today here. That's my comfort, that's my comfort. Posture's tall, as always. Bring the band out to the side and to the center. 1, 2. I'm trying to keep my elbows straight. This green band is giving me a hearty amount of resistance. So finding your chest muscles working, finding tall posture, anterior deltoids are working as well, front of the shoulders. I think we've got 2 more. Great. I hope you are all doing well. We're going to do an M-fly next for our posterior deltoids and our posture belt. So now palms are facing down. We're going to make the shape of an M with the band. Got it? Ready? Let's go. Pull. We won't come back to that M shape. We'll keep elbows straight. Posture tall. Smiles on. And our muscle focus is on the upper back. Can you feel those muscles engage as you squeeze and exhale? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Back to our legs. Turn my chair slightly. Sitting on the front portion of our chair, band will go underneath our foot, and we're moving into like seated knee extension. So, only one leg at a time here, nothing crazy. We're going to extend the leg and bring it back, slow and controlled. Make sure you keep tension on that band. 2, 3. Where do you feel this? Curious, can you feel your core muscles working as well while you do this? I can feel that. So quadriceps strengthening is one of the keys to fall prevention, as well as having good musculature around the hips can also help to prevent fractures. Great. Do you think we're there? I'm sorry, I lost count. Do one more for good measure. Okay, switching to the other leg. Find that glorious tall posture. We've got some tension on the band. Lift leg slightly, bend the knee, and push out. Slow and controlled. No race with this one. In fact, it's more challenging if we go slow, wouldn't you say? When we get to the end range, be careful not to lock your knee. That is not helpful because when we keep a little bend, we're keeping all of our muscles engaged. So we've used our core muscles for the duration of this group, but we'll also do a little bit of core focus with scooting back and forth on the chair. Let's place our bands aside. Drink of water if you wish. Sitting on the front portion of our chairs, hands on your knees for more stability, or hands across your chests for less. And we're just gonna walk those glutes back. Walk your bum back. Now our muscle focus here is on our obliques. So think about, not so much lifting with the legs, but think about those core muscles working. Walking yourself to the edge of the seat, walking yourself back. I'm not sure if this is my favorite. I always am concerned about the wear on my older fitness clothes here. Make sure you don't have a scratchy old wooden chair either, do you? Come to the front and that will complete our core boot scooting exercise. We'll do 5, tipping the body back. Think about tummy muscles engage, and then slowly coming up to sitting. Again, modifications. This would be level 1, having your hands on your thighs. This would be level 2, having your hands across your chest. And level 3 would be having your hands up by your head, offering the most challenge. So choose one or play with it. Do a couple of each, right? I said 5, but perhaps this is 6. One more for good measure. Great job, wonderful. Pause at the front of your chairs. Find tall posture. Position your legs so that they are about hip distance apart. And we're going to do 5 sit to stands. And I don't need to tell you probably how functional this exercise is. There's a lot of balance tests that actually even use sit to stands while an assessor observes. So let's pretend like an assessor is watching us and make this a very good sit to stand. Toes are just slightly back from our knees. Level 1 is hands on your thighs. Maybe you have a chair with armrest. You're welcome to use that too. Or of course, not using your hands would be the more advanced exercise. So find what works for you. Lean your toes. No. Lean your nose towards your toes. Come on up into standing, full stand, be tall and proud, and slowly down. If you have blood pressure issues, maybe coming up into a full stand doesn't feel good. Maybe that gets you a little bit dizzy. So listen to your body. If you only want to come up to a partial stand, that's totally fine. We're only doing 5. This is 3. Are we still controlled as we come into this home stretch? Go slow, slow, slow to sit down. Last one, with control, with strong muscles, up we go. And gently and slowly back down. Such a functional exercise, great job. It's already time for our seated stretch, you guys. So I'm gonna face the camera, and we're going to lift one leg up and do ankle dorsiflexion and plantar flexion, keeping tall posture, and then a little bit of ankle circles. Great, go the other way with your ankle circles, and switch, point and flex, ankle circles. I am also curious, go the other way. Actually, I'll come back to that. We got too much work to do. Come to the edge of your chair. Maybe I'm better like this. Come to the edge of your chair, stick one leg out front, and we'll enter into a hamstring stretch. You know, a hamstring stretch, super important for lengthening our hamstrings, but also it's really good for low back. Sometimes back pain is related to tight hamstrings. So tipping your torso forward until you feel a little stretch in the back of the leg. Maybe you'd like to put your hands on that thigh and increase the stretch. What I do want is for you to keep your chest up and your heart proud. Some nice deep breaths as your body sinks into this beautiful stretch. Hamstrings are important to stretch also because sometimes when we go from sit to stand, we can get cramps in the back of our legs too. That's something we'd like to avoid. Great. Coming up, repeating on the other side, gently placing the foot out front. Find tall posture. Hinge at the hips. Can you feel that hamstring start to stretch? Maybe placing both hands on your thigh. No competition, just until you feel it and you can keep your heart proud. This is where we mentally pat ourselves on the back for hanging out for 45 minutes with the Forever in Motion team. I hope you are patting yourself mentally on the back. Great. Okay. Little hip opener and glute stretch. So crossing, you can drag that foot on up, crossing ankle over top of thigh. Take a few deep breaths as your body just settles into this posture, and check in. Where do you feel this? Do you feel it in your glutes? That would be good. Hips opening up a little bit. Do you feel it in your knee? Then maybe back off the stretch a little bit. Offer that leg to find a position of comfort. Do you not feel it at all? Then hinge forward slightly at the hips. Again, keeping your heart proud, but deepening the stretch a little bit. Breath is long. And as we come up, place opposite hand towards that knee, maybe not right on the joint, but just slightly above, and then look behind you, a gentle spinal twist. If you have osteoporosis, I do caution you not to twist too deeply, but we're just getting a little bit of spinal mobility here because it's handy to be able to look behind us. It sure is. Come back to center, take a nice deep breath. And release that leg. We'll repeat on the other side. Slowly, gently invite that ankle up towards the thigh. Take some time to let the body settle into this posture, and then deepen it however that feels right for you. Maybe a little hinge at the hips. Maybe you want to back off with how close that ankle is towards your torso. Nice, deep breaths. Oh, I know what I was going to say before. If there is a particular exercise that you would like to see more of, or if there's a particular group of exercises or a theme entirely that you would like to see, I am teaching again next week. So please let me know in the comments if you've been like, why don't they do X? Well then, do let me know and I will do my best to accommodate whatever that is. Placing your hand, opposite hand to opposite knee, gently look behind you. Breathe deep. Twists in yoga, by the way, are good to help us unwind. So maybe thinking about how we can release tension and unwind as we look behind. Gently come back to center. One nice deep breath in, and then release that leg down. A little bit of arm stretches, tricep rain sequence. So hands to your chest. On an inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, bend the elbows. This will look different for all of us. Again, honor your past, honor your body. If it's not comfortable, feel welcome to modify. Those elbows can be apart. It'll be more challenging if they're pointing forwards, or pointing up to the ceiling is the ultimate challenge. Now on an inhale, lift your arms up and gently rain your fingertips down. 2 more of those. Begin. Hands at the heart. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, bend those elbows. Holding and breathing. Like holding your arms, but not holding your breath. That's like an oxymoron. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, rain your fingers down. Last one. If you're ready, if you feel any dizziness, maybe stop with that. If it's available to you, lift up, breathe, bend the elbows. Take a few nice deep breaths. We're opening our chest and our triceps here. Lift the arms up and rain your fingertips. Like really wiggle those fingers. Great job. Little neck stretch. Gently inviting ear towards shoulder. Maybe taking that opposite hand and reaching down towards the ground, not really, just imagining. And then coming back to center when you're ready. Repeat on the other side. Gentle neck stretch. Releasing tension. Breathing deep. And coming back to center. Our final stretch is going to send goodwill out to everybody because it is a beautiful day, and I think it's really important to thank everybody for being here today. So on an inhale, open your arms, take a nice deep breath, expand the chest. A couple of deep breaths actually, don't stop breathing. And then exhale, hands back to the heart. 2 more of those. Inhale, open, pause, breathe, and think about just the wondrous, glorious miracle of spring. I see birds busy and bees busy. What a beautiful time of year. I hope you have a very wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, a little bit of homework for you. What would you name this class? Was it lift your legs, or step it up, or stay balanced? Let me know. And next week, is there something in particular that you would like to see from the Forever in Motion team? We're here for whatever it is that you would like to see. Have a very wonderful day, everybody. Oops. My earpods are hopping out. It must be time to go. Take care, and we'll see you again next time.